you've gone through all the trainings, built a beautiful resume, even applied for thousands of jobs, but you still not yet called back, if this sounds familiar, then this video may be for you because you might never get a data analyst job without knowing what you're doing wrong. And in this video, we're going to talk about why you've not yet gotten a job, what those that are getting jobs are doing, and what you can do to get your first job. Now, we're going to talk about top reasons why you keep getting rejected. Number one is weak technical foundation. This is you don't have enough confidence in important tools like Excel, Power BI, or Python. The second is lack of business thinking. Recruiters want to know that you understand the connection between data and real outcomes. Another reason can be poor communication. Maybe during your interview, you're not able to present your insights well. If you can't communicate your insights well, recruiters won't be able to trust you to handle complex problems. Another reason may be unprofessional online presence. Maybe your LinkedIn profile or Twitter or whatever social media you're using doesn't reflect your skills. It doesn't show how good you are. Maybe you don't post your projects, you don't document your project anywhere, or maybe you have not optimized your profile. This can affect you getting a job. And we've talked about why you are not getting a job, why you are being rejected. We are now going to jump into what you should start doing or what you should be doing to get your first job. So the first thing you need to do is to tailor your applications. What we do is that we have one CV, and that one CV we use it to apply for a lot of jobs, but that is why you are not actually getting a job. What you should do is that anytime you apply for a job, tailor your CV to that particular job. Tailor your CV to meet the needs that those company are looking to meet. Do you understand? Tailor your CV to meet those needs. If it's a project, maybe tailor your CV to have the project that will convince that particular recruiter that you can do the job. Okay, let's say you are applying for a job as a data analyst in the health sector, and then you don't have any health related project you've done. That will make you not to get that job. If you want to get the job, get a health data set project and do. When you do that and put in your portfolio, it will give you an edge. The thing you can do is to build a solid portfolio. Build a solid portfolio, because recruiters don't know what you can do unless they see what you've done. If you don't have a portfolio project in your resume, know that you are wrong. Make sure that you put your portfolio project, attach it when applying for jobs, because recruiters need to see what you can do. Okay, it's very important. And then when building your project or when writing your report, don't just say, okay, I analyzed data and I got this dashboard, this and that. No, you have to make sure you mention what your analysis has solved. Make sure the problem that your project or the problem that your analysis have solved. Recruiters want to know that you can solve a problem with data. What most people know how to do is to use Power BI and Excel. They don't know how to solve problem with data. They think that data analysis is just building dashboard. Recruiters need to know that you are beyond just building dashboard. They need to know that you know what you are doing, that you can solve a problem with data. So make sure you emphasize on the fact that you solved the problem with data. So put in the problem you solved, right, with that data. So the next thing you need to also do is stay active online. I know you might not know that this is very important, but it is. Recruiters, how they look at for your they look at for how active you are online. So they look at your LinkedIn profile, your LinkedIn account. They look at for what you do online. Do you document your project? Do you talk about your project? Do you communicate? Do you interact with others projects? Do you understand? You need to be active online, because All the time that I've applied for jobs, you are always asked to put in your LinkedIn profile link. So if you're not active on your LinkedIn, it's going to affect them choosing you for that job. Another thing that people don't know is that the time you apply for that job is important. The time you apply for the job is important. If you take time to apply for a job, it reduces the probability of you getting that job, because immediately recruiters send out job availability. People that apply for the job immediately are being called for interview. So by the time you are applying for the job, they are already interviewing people, and if peradventure they see someone that they are okay with, so that person has taken the job while you are still applying for the job. So that is why apply for jobs on time. Do not waste time applying for jobs. What you can do is to have your CV, tailor your CV to different sectors, okay, marketing sector, health sector. That's if you're not niching down as a data analyst, tailor your CV to different sectors, so that when you have a job, you see a job availability, you have a CV that you can send out immediately. The thing that can affect you getting a job as a data analyst is doing your interview. When you're asked a question, tell stories. Recruiters like stories. Tell stories using your projects, like using a project that you have worked on before, or if you have an experience before. Tell a story. Okay, I was in this situation before, and this was a task I was asked to do. This was what I was able to do, or what I was able to do to solve that problem. So tell stories as you answer the questions you've been asked. And when you don't know something, don't lie, and don't be shy. Ask respectfully that you don't know that thing. It helps them know that you have integrity and you are willing to learn. So guys, I hope this video really blessed you, and I hope you really learned a lot from this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.